So, is there anything that you would like to see the world's worst of?
Surgeon.
What was that?
Confession.
The world's worst of confession. Father, forgive me, I've sinned. Tell me your sin. I slept with a woman. That's okay.
I was very nervous when we first started, but it didn't take long to feel at home and get used to the faces that would come. Originally, there were a pretty regular group of maybe 7 or 8 people that came, and didn't see too many new faces.
You know, when I first started, I really had no idea what I was doing. I'd never really heard of improv before, aside from, you know, TV shows like Whose Line Is It Anyway? It was only, you know, after a couple of months with White Tie that I realized that this was something that I wanted to continue doing. But it really just started out as a hobby thing.
When I first started out, things were a little bit different than they are now. Simply because there was less people.
Back then, I just wanted to put on a good show, and I wanted people to know who the hell we were, and people to just to show up, because we were packed into an ag science auditorium. Nobody wants to come to a classroom to see comedy, so I was just kind of hoping for the best.
I am making love to an eagle.
I'm pretty sure that's making great.
Practices are used to be very you know, nerve-wracking for me. I mean, I would be on edge, you know, excited but on edge, and I'm happy that that's the nervousness has gone away, but I feel like the excitement is still there.
I object! You don't deserve her! You don't deserve her, like you don't deserve to be happy.
My main idea when I started this is I wanted this to be a legacy. I wanted White Tie Improv to live on as a Moscow institution. So I hope it does that. I hope that when me and Megan and Richard and Blaine and Johnny and all these people graduate, that there's still a White Tie Improv doing shows all the time here, and that, you know, it's something we can come back to.
Richard, what are you doing?
I'm taking a really, really hot shower with a really, really frigid wife. Our shows have been dramatically improving since last year, especially. Over the summer, we worked a lot. This semester, we've been working really hard on making our shows much stronger. They've always been good, but I'm much more confident in how they are, how we're performing now than I ever was when we were performing, you know, 2 years ago.
I just don't know what I am if I'm not a cheerleader anymore, Mom. I don't know what that means. I don't know what my place in the universe is.
Well, you're going to be a mother in 2 minutes. Now push!
My cheerleading days are over!
We would have a fantastic show, and then the next show would be, you know, a little bit poor, and I feel like that had a little bit to do with scheduling. We had a lot more densely, we had more shows in the past, and it was difficult to, you know, be in 2 shows in 2 days. And I feel like we've spread that out a little bit more. We've generated a little more excitement for the shows, and so now we're very consistently, I think, putting out good material.
I'm the pilot.
No, I'm the pilot today! I'm the pilot yesterday! No! Mom, I'm the pilot today.
My favorite part is just that it's something that's new, and even when you think you've got it figured out, you'll never know what kind of a suggestion you'll get, you'll never know what kind of a show you'll be asked to do, and it just keeps me on my toes, which is fun.
So as far as I'm concerned, you can go f*** yourself. I'm staying here.
Now things are moving along pretty quick. We've actually been doing shows outside of the campus. Like we've done some shows at the Mix, Angry Bear. We did a show for Palouse Pride at the 1912 building. That was pretty cool because all of that is stuff I haven't done.
Well, if I had to change one thing, it would be to make us even more popular and bigger and, you know, wealthier. That would be great.
Also, we made a deal that a couple shows ago that if we sold out, we would get a parachute for the group to have parachute day. And we have not yet gotten a parachute. I want the goddamn parachute.
I absolutely love the way it is, and I mean, more audience would be fantastic. But in terms of how our group has developed and evolved, I think in a lot of ways, you know, the journey is the most interesting part, and I think we've had a really exciting and awesome journey.